Hey guys, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I wasn't really planning on filming, partially because I didn't have anything planned specifically to film before my reading wrap up, and as well as you can probably see, I was in a little bit of an accident this past weekend. I fell out of a car, so I scraped up my face a little bit. That is why I look like this. Please try to ignore it. But anyways, I decided that I did want to film because I just finished my 23rd book of the month, and it was just another romance. And I have read mostly, almost completely romance this entire month. And when I finished it, I was like, I think I need a break. I think I'm giving it 3 stars because I've read a billion romances. So I decided that I wanted to re-enter my fantasy era. I need something fresh, I need something new, something that's gonna hold my attention, something that I'm going to love. So the 3 fantasy books that are fresh on my mind are Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This is YA fantasy. It is a Queen of Hearts retelling, and I've heard amazing things. I have Uprooted by Naomi Novik, and this I believe is a Rumpelstiltskin retelling, something like that. I don't know that story, so I don't really know what that entails, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And then the last book I have that is on my immediate brain is These Infinite Threads by Tahereh Mafi. This is the sequel to This Woven Kingdom, which I loved. I read it when it came out last February-ish, so I'm really excited to read any of these, but I wasn't sure, so I checked Goodreads because I was like, what's more fun than reading whatever's top of your Goodreads right now? So Heartless had, I think, a 4.09 rating. Uprooted had a 4.02 rating, and this had a 4.2 rating. So I'm going to be reading These Infinite Threads today. We'll see how far I get. I'm excited, and I'm ready to re-enter my fantasy era. So yeah. Let's read. Okay, I'm about 85 pages into These Infinite Threads, and I forgot how complicated the magic system is. I'm very confused. I remember kind of how the last one ended, and this one picks up, I don't know, 15 minutes before the last one ended, so you have a little bit of overlap just from Cameron's point of view instead of Eliza's. And I do remember what was happening and all of that, but explaining, Eliza is getting to experience more with her magic, and it is so confusing to me. I do not remember how it worked, but I am slowly catching on in a sense. It's a lot to kind of catch up on. It moves so quickly, which is actually really nice because I want to say 6 chapters in, and you get both point of views, but I haven't been sitting here for very long, and so I've read almost 100 pages. So it's moving really fast, which is nice because I feel like if it was slow moving and I didn't understand the magic system completely, it would be a nightmare for me. But seeing as though it's fast paced, I'm doing okay. I'm not invested yet, but hopefully soon because I definitely really liked the first one, so we'll see. Okay, I think I'm maybe exactly, just 2 pages over halfway through These Infinite Threads. And while I'm not super invested with the plot, I love the characters, but all the side characters I'm really falling in love with, which is so fun because I do remember enjoying the first book a lot because the plot was interesting, and I'm assuming because of the side characters because I'm falling in love with all of them. So while I'm not super invested in the plot necessarily, I am enjoying it. Cameron's kind of learning about all of this history, so it's good for me because I forgot all of it So while he's learning, I'm relearning. But long story short, I love these characters. And I don't even remember much of the first book, so that says something. Oh, also, quick comment before I move on. I'm a little torn because since we don't really know Cyrus's like true intentions or like his reasonings, I kind of like him a little bit. Like I'm warming up to him. Like he's kind of funny. I'm kind of like enjoying their repertoire, even though I was so down bad for Cameron. Like I shipped her with Cameron so hard last book, and I still do. But with Cyrus, I'm kind of enjoying this love-hate. Like I'm enjoying the possible enemies to lover situation. Like he's kind of funny, so I'm very unsure about him and who I like more. Okay, I'm sorry for this being the like least interesting video ever because I'm just like sitting here reading, but I am on chapter 24 and oh my gosh, I'm so torn. Like genuinely, like why do I kind of love Cyrus? Like this is bad. How am I supposed to pick between the two of them? I hate love triangles with a passion. And rarely do I like both love interests, but I like both love interests. Oh, I feel for Cyrus. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Oh, I need to finish this. Like, I want to know what... Okay, I'm 3/4 of the way through. I'm gonna finish this and... Oh, who's she gonna end up with? And this isn't even the last, like there's a third book that's gonna come out. So I probably won't even know at the end of this. I'm so torn. Guys, what am I gonna do? Okay, I need to finish this. Hopefully I'll learn what happens. Guys, okay, I just finished these Infinite Threads. Let me put the dust jacket back on. I read this way faster than I thought. Like truthfully, I did not think that I was gonna just like read it and finish it tonight and like have time to start something else. But yes, I just finished it. I really enjoyed this sequel. You read from both Cameron's point of view and Eliza's point of view because they're in two different places, and both of them took journeys slash storylines that I was not expecting, and I love all of the side characters. It was really fun. I found myself giggling at a lot of the characters. I love Omid, the little kid. Like, he's so funny, and just like the way everybody talks is very lighthearted, even though it's like a serious situation typically, but people are still being funny and silly. But yeah, long story short, you don't get much of a plot resolution at the end of this. Like, I wouldn't say it's like a cliffhanger. The ending is not so terribly dropping off that I'm too confused to function, if that makes sense. I have no idea what the ending of this is gonna be like. I don't know who she'll end up with. I don't know how things are gonna be resolved, like at all. And that is like honestly so fun to me. I really wanna go to Target and see if they have Fourth Wing because it's blowing up on TikTok right now and like BookTube. But I know I've been to Barnes & Noble in my area a couple times and they have not had it when I'm there. So I feel like I have a better shot at Target. Plus I have a little bit of a gift card, but I'm trying to figure out if it's gonna be a waste of my time or if like they'll probably have it, because the books I'm looking at reading next would be Heartless and Uprooted, which I already talked about. And I'm a little bit into The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, but I don't really feel like any of these are really interesting me right now. So I don't know what to do. I'm gonna think about it first and then we'll figure out if I'm gonna go get Fourth Wing. I think I'm gonna go to Target anyway, even though I'm not sure if they're gonna have Fourth Wing because I need to get out of my apartment. I need some fresh air, and if they don't have it, then maybe they'll have something else that is interesting. But yeah, we're gonna go take a look. Hey guys. So all the footage I filmed last night of like going to Target and talking afterwards was filmed in slow-mo. So I had to delete it. And then I also spent 45 minutes today filming my May wrap up.
And it was also in slow-mo, so I had to delete it.
So I'm gonna have to film that tomorrow, which is just like unfortunate because I already put like all my books away and move stuff around. So yeah, I'm not slaying right now. So like I even did put makeup on and everything, which was just like not the mood today because you know I think I'm gonna go to Barnes for some much needed me time. Okay, I deserve a treat since today this was my day. So I'm probably gonna go to Target first and then hang out at Barnes. And I don't know what I'm gonna do there because I don't really feel like reading. Who knows?
The world is my oyster.
I just need some time. Okay. Okay. Update. It is the next day and I have about 100 pages left of The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes and I'm really enjoying it. I feel like it's been a while since a book has gotten so many emotions out of me. So deep invested in the universe and some of the characters and some of the character relationships. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. But I wanted to mention last night at Target, because I had a gift card, I ended up getting Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. Really excited to read it. I don't know if I'm gonna read this after this one or if I'm gonna try and get in another fantasy. But I just wanted to update you guys. I just finished filming and editing my May wrap up. So yeah, I'm gonna get to reading and we'll decide what I wanna read next once I finish this one. Hey guys, it's 9:45 and I just finished The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I had like 120 pages left when I last checked it, before most of the emotional trauma happens. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm so like, what? I'm so confused and like sad and like frustrated. Why did I think there would be a happy ending? No, for real, why did I think that there would be a happy ending? I'm gonna spiral. Oh my god, I need a minute. Okay, now that I've had time to like mentally recover from that book, I have decided that I'm no longer gonna read Heartless, because that was my plan. I was like, oh, when I finish The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, then I think I'll pick up Heartless. But this is a Queen of Hearts retelling. So, of course, there's not gonna be a happy ending. So now I need to like rethink my thought process and what I was going to read next, because I'm not ready for that. Like, I'm not ready for that. It's official. I'm gonna start Uprooted. This is my next book. I don't have much to say other than I've heard Naomi Novik slays. So we'll see. I'm just gonna read a little bit before I go to bed because it's Wednesday, so I have work tomorrow. Boo! Me on literally any weeknight.
I need to get a grip.
Okay, I'm gonna read a bit, go to bed, and see you tomorrow.
My pizza!
Hey guys, I'm not sure exactly how long it's been since I last updated. I know it's been a couple days, and not much has changed. I'm only a little bit into Uprooted. Oh, you can't even see anymore. Like, I'm 35 pages in, so not much. I do like it so far, but I've just been really busy and the writing is a little bit heavier than what I was expecting. I'm not that far in, but I wanted to talk to y'all because I got a package. I know what it is. I mean, obviously I ordered it. No one's sending me books. Unless you want to. My Amazon wish list is linked. Okay, so first off, I have the box set of the Remnant Chronicles. Now, the first book is Kisses Deception, And if you've read the Dance of Thieves duology, this takes place in the same universe and before Dance of Thieves. So I've been wanting to read this first and then reading Dance of Thieves just so I have, you know, everything together. Then the other two books I have in here, I got because they were literally $6.
And I say, why is this bagged like this?
I don't have the first one, but I got the second and third Heartstopper novels because they were $6 each. And like I said, I've been meaning to get them. I've read it on Webtoon, but I think I'll probably reread them since that was a while ago. But I just need to get the first one now. I'll be right back. Guys, it's 11:30 and it's been like an hour and 15-20 minutes since I started Fairy Tale. And preface this, as you guys might know, I'm a fast reader. I'm only 126 pages in. It's been sorry, I said that wrong earlier. It's been 2 hours and almost 2.5 hours. And I've read 120 pages? It's so dense. It's supposed to be a fantasy, right? There's no fantasy yet. So basically, I don't know what this book is about. Which also, I didn't tell you, but I ended up going on another fruitless hunt for Fourth Wing and somehow ended up with this. But it doesn't matter because I wanted to buy this for whatever. Long story short, I don't know what this whole book is about. But so far, it's just about this kid whose mom passed away when he was young and his dad like turned to alcohol, and so he like took care of him growing up and like, you know, prayed for him to get sober. And basically his grumpy old neighbor gets injured who he's like never met before, and like he kind of like saves his life, and basically like to atone for all the like reckless things or like not good things he did as a kid, and because he like prayed that his like dad would get sober eventually, he's just taking care of him and taking care of his house and his dog and everything. So yeah, that's what this book's about. I'm not bored somehow, but I am worried that if I put this down and go to bed, like I'll never pick it back up again. It's written as the main character Charlie is writing this story and telling it to us. So there's not much dialogue. I don't know how it's 120 pages in and I still don't have a single clue of the magic. Like, I was told this was a fantasy. It's like, I have no idea what's going on, truthfully. Well, that's the worst thing. I have every clue. I know exactly what's going on, but nothing is going on. Whatever, I'm gonna keep reading. Hopefully something happens soon. Because I do kind of want to go to bed. Anyway, it hasn't been that long. I'm on page 158, and I think I'm just gonna put it down for the night, guys. I'm getting really tired, and I want to go to bed, but I think I am finally getting to the plot, or at least to when they start explaining it, because like there's like a mysterious shed, and like Chapter 10 is called Wreckage, Miss Richland, Obit Thieves, The Tale of the Tape, Inside the Shed, The Tale of the Tape continued. And so I know this chapter we'll find out what is in the shed. We don't know what's in the shed. So I feel like I can put it down because this is like somewhere where I like would want to pick back up and like be like, oh my god, so what's in the shed? I know I'm about to find out. Does that make sense? I'll see y'all later. So I am halfway through Fairy Tale. by Stephen King. But it's literally just about a boy and a dog, pretty much, who find a fantasy world. And that's like really all the plot is right now for the most part. I'm enjoying it. It is taking a lot more of like my thoughts and mental, you know, energy than Brutal Prince was. You know what I mean? This one is kind of fun to immerse myself in something that I've not really read before. I'm gonna get back to reading and we'll discuss it more when I finish, maybe? Or if something crazy happens and I feel like I need to update. Yeah. I think I'm on the last chapter. Chapter 32, here's your happy ending. We made it, guys. We made it to the end of this tome. I just finished Fairy Tale by Stephen King, and the ending was kind of sad in like a nostalgic way. Like, I felt like I put so much time reading this book and like learning the world and everything and the characters and getting to know everything and everybody that like reading the end, it felt kind of like nostalgic, like, oh, like happy and sad all at once. The main character, Charlie, like you just learn so much about him, his life, and like who he was before he became who he was in the second half, I guess. Like there's just so much to digest in this book and there's not a lot of action. Sorry, my camera battery died in the middle of filming. I'm gonna try to be succinct because I don't remember what I was talking about. I really did actually like the main character and I loved Radar, his dog. But there is one thing that carries over from Carrie is just the language that sometimes Stephen King chooses to use just bothers me. Like describing female anatomy, but also like the way he kind of refers to things is just so unnecessary. Obviously, it's written from Charlie's point of view and he's 17, but it really just felt like a way for Stephen King to like feel like he could write it that way, like an excuse to write it that way. Does that make sense? Like, there was just no need to use certain terminology, I guess, that just like kind of bothered me, but that's okay. That was like such a minor part, but otherwise, I thought it was pretty good. Definitely better than Carrie, and I'm willing to give him a couple more reads before I decide whether or not I like his work, because if you watch my wrap-up, Carrie was an epic failure. This one was not. I think I would give it 4 stars. It was good. I think I just need to process it. I always need time to process after I finish. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I sure had fun. Actually, I love filming reading vlogs. I don't know what else to film for you guys because I just love filming reading vlogs. It's so much more like exciting to me, I guess. I don't know. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. That is that. I hope you guys enjoyed and I love you all. Bye!